Hello there. My name's John McCarthy. And first of all, welcome to the nature. Second, welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. I got good vibes about the day. I think we got good things ahead. Our round begins with a par 4. Now let's spank that ball into the fairway and begin our round. And having that. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. Oh, good work out there. You found the green there, and that's understating it. This could be a birdie on the scorecard. So good. And you're 1 under for the day. Now we got a par 3 on this second hole. Let's knock it close. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. This one's 23 feet away. I think we got a left to right break here. This one's looking decent. Looking very good. Oh, and the putt won't go down. All right, all we need is a little tap here. Let's do it. And that putt will drop. Currently sitting at 1 under par. And the wind will be a factor on this one. It's blowing right into our face. Okay, there you go. And here's your second shot on the third. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. Ooh, this one might be a little too much. Nicely done. All right, this is for the bird. This one should be pretty straight to start off with, and then it goes a bit to the left. Nice job. That's the birdie there. Okay, and you're down to 2 under par now after that one. We're teeing up on the 4th hole now. All right, nice approach on that one. And this one's about 10 feet out. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Well, it's heading towards the hole. Oh, yeah, that'll work nicely. 2 birdies in a row for you. And you currently sit at 3 under par. And this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. Oh, effortlessly done. Nice swing. And setting up about 105 yards to the pin. Seems like you're doing pretty good in the approach shot department. All right, here we go. This one for the birdie. Nice stroke on that one. That's your 4th birdie of the day. And 4 under par after that hole. All right, the par 4 6th hole is next. Ooh, there's some power into that one. Yeah, that was a good swing. Well done. Yeah, we'll take that. And this putt from 4 feet. Well done out there. That's your 5th birdie on the day. And after that one, you're 5 under par. All right, we got a long par 5 in our future on this one. And the tee shot looks like it'll be safe. Okay, here's our second shot here on the 7th hole. Nicely played. And we're about 115 yards away. This one's heading for it. Good shot out there. Nicely played. Here's a putt for birdie. Shaping up out here. That's birdie number 6 on the day. Okay, score is currently clocking in at 6 under par. Okay, par 3 for the 8th. I think this one's going for it. Pin high on that approach, nicely judged. Okay, here's your look at birdie. Great work out there. Great work. Birdie number 7 in the hole. And right now you're 7 under for the day. And on this one, the wind is picked up. It's going left to right. Looks like this one's safe. And it's setting up about 220 yards away. This is a very, very long putt, but I have confidence in you. This is an uphill putt moving right to left. Oh! 3 feet to go. Birdies everywhere. 8th birdie of the day for you. Great work. Okay, 8 under par is your score currently. And here's a look at the 10th. It's a par 3. Okay, on the green safely. 14 feet to the cup from here. This putt's going down the slope, breaking right to left. Oh, brutal. Setting up here with a 4-foot putt. After that hole, 8 under par. Okay, wind's picking up a bit. We got a headwind on this one. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, second shot on the 11th. Nothing wrong with that. All right, if you can sink this, snatch a birdie and be on our way. Okay, 9 under is current score. And this one's a par 4 for the 12th. Okay, this is about 125 yards away. Nice. 3 feet to go. That putt will drop, and that's your second birdie in a row. Let's get on a streak here. Okay, after that one, you're sitting right there at 10 under. 13th hole coming up. Look at this shot. That's a good one. Nice pin high. And sink this next putt and you'll grab that birdie. All right, let's move on to the next. And you're currently sitting at 11 under. Okay, it's a lengthy par 4. That was powerful. All right, here's our second shot on the 14th. Nice shot into this green. Good work. All right, this one's about 9 feet from the cup. And after that hole, currently 12 under par. Okay, here we go with the 15th hole. We got a par 4 on this one. Nice swing. Oh dear, look at that go. And we're about 130 yards to the pin from here. Nicely struck. Here we go, birdie putt coming up. And after that hole, you sit at 13 under par. Well, see if you can use the tailwind on this hole. Okay, I'll accept that. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Decent approach there. Okay, this is to go to 14 under. And this one breaking just a touch to the right, I think. Looking good. Nicely done. Okay, par 4 on this one, number 17. Oh my goodness, you might get this to go. And this putt for the birdie. And the putt drops and we're moving on. 15 under par is your score. Teeing off on a short par 5 on this one. That'll do nicely. Second shot on the 18th. Come on, kick to the right. And here we have a very long putt to contend with. I think it's breaking to the left. And it went by so quick. Just like that, your round is over. And at the end of this one, wow, 16 under par. All right, that will do it. Hopefully, I'll see you back here real soon. Thanks again. Bye. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and let me be the first to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Today we are starting our round with the par 4. All right, let's have a good one out there. Oh, he just smashed it. Setting up here from the deep stuff. Setting up a 12-foot putt here. This one looks like it starts straight and then heads to the right. Oh, man. Be nice to get this one. This one's for bogey. And with that, we will move on to the next. One over for the day. And the second hole, we have a par 4. Let's go. All right, you caught that downslope. Let's see how far you can get this to run. And this one's about 125 yards out. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. About 17 feet to the cup. Oh, birdie putt as well. Oh, that could have been good. All right, give it a tap. All right, let's see what the scorecard is saying. And you're 1 over at the moment. Let's see what this third hole has in store for us. There you go. That's what you want. This putt is about 11 feet. I think this one's moving to the right. Oh, ever so close to getting that birdie. Okay, just a few more inches to go. Okay, 1 over on the round currently. We got a left to right breeze on this hole. There we go. Good shot. And this one's about 190 or so to the pin. Ooh, can we get a kick to the left? Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. And you've got this to take your score down to even par. Looks like a right to left break. Oh, almost. Okay, here's a par putt. And that'll drop. Okay, fifth hole is a par 3. Have a good tee shot. Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine swing. Well done. That's a nice approach shot there. 9 feet to the cup. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. Oh, it's getting there. So good. Oh, lovely shot. Well done there. That'll bring your score down to even par. Wind is blowing right to left on this one. Great swing. Oh, I think this one's going to chase out a bit further. Good job. This approach is into an elevated green. Well done. That's another green in regulation. Okay, here's a 5-footer. Oh, there it is. There's your eagle. All righty, down to 2 under par after that. All right, 7th hole now, and it's a par 4. Nice swing. And here's our second shot on the 7th. Ouch, bad kick to the left on that one. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. Ooh, that took a bad turn to the right. All right, let's leave this sand behind us. What do you say? All right, out of that bunker, onto the green, let's go. And now this putt from 6 feet. That hole puts you up to 1 under. Okay, par 4 for the 8th. Looking pretty good off the tee. Looking like about 185 yards out. And maybe you want to dial a little backspin in here. This is a downslope that could be dangerous around the pin. Safe approach, nice. Okay, 2 under if you can sink this. And I think this one's going left to right. This one's tracking. And ripping out a birdie after bogeying the last. That's what I like to see. Well, let's let this fly here on the 9th. Decent looking tee shot, I think. All right, we've got an elevated green. Might need some more club. That's going to work just fine on the approach. 5 feet to the cup from here. Ooh, that drops, and that's your second birdie in a row. And after that one, you'll bring your score down to 3 under. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one. Unlucky. Here's our second shot on the 10th. Look at you go. On the green and under regulation, putting for eagle here. Good stuff. 5 under if you sink this putt. It could be a good one. Oh my, that was a fantastic shot. And the 11th is a par 4. Beautiful swing. And this shot's about 125 yards from the pin. You could take this putt down. You could go to 6 under. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard break too. Bit long on that one. Okay, this one for par. And right now you are at 5 under. And a heads up. We got a headwind to deal with. That'll work. Okay, about, I'd say 185 or so to the pin from here. Safely on the green. Okay, let's do this. 13 feet. And I think this one just has a touch of a break to the left. Ah, no good. All right, nice 3-footer to deal with. Okay, 5 under par after that one. Okay, next hole is the 13th, and this one's a par 3. Naughty little kick to the left there. Okay, we're nestled on into this greenside rough, it would appear. Okay, this to save our par. Let's do this. And 5 under for your score at the moment. That wind is picking up, blowing left to right on this one. Hopefully this one nestle itself nicely in the fairway. Ooh, watch this one run now. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. This is our 3rd shot. And this is your look at birdie. Boom, and that's your 4th birdie of the day. Sitting at 6 under par after that one. And now the 15th. This one's a par 4. Ooh, that one had some stank on it. Nicely done driving that green. You got an eagle putt coming up. Setting up here with a very long putt. I think this goes downhill to the right. Ooh, setting up for birdie here. Great work. That's your 5th birdie today. Okay, that's 7 under par for the moment. We got a right to left cross breeze going on this hole. You made good contact. That's safe. 8 under par if you can drop this. Ouch, right by the hole. And the only thing left to do is sink this putt and get your par. And that will go. All right, the penultimate hole of this course, and we're staring down a par 5 on this one. Got some good contact on that one. And from here, it's looking like about 230 yards. Look at you go. Next putt for eagle. All right, this is an extremely long putt you've set yourself up with. Hopefully you can get this close. Looks like you got a line on this. Ooh, still looking good. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. All right, 9 under is your score. Let's see how you do here on the 18th. Oh, man, you got a hold of that one. We've got about 115 yards to the pin. That'll work on the green, won't it? 6-foot putt. Okay, that's good. That is actually great. Finishing your round with a birdie today. Good stuff. Okay, we're out of here. 10 under par for you at the end of the day. Nicely done. All right, thank you so much for playing. That's going to do it for me. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to today, no question. And on this course, we are starting our day with a par 4. Now let's smash this ball into that fairway and get things on the go. This drive is moving. And second shot here on the first. a good one. This one's 7 feet away. Starting things off here under par already. Got a par 3 for the second hole. You'll be all right there. Here's a 14-foot putt. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Looking good. That'll go down for the bird. And after that, you'll go down to 2 under par. And the third hole's a par 4. You absolutely demolished that drive. All right, this one's about 175 from the pin. There we go. That's cooking on this approach. Looking at an 11-foot putt here. Oh yeah, that was fantastic. You've brought things down to 3 under after that one. Might be able to make a move here. This is a short par 4. Oh my goodness, just smashed that one. And second shot here on the 4th. Good one. All right, here we go for the birdie. And they're showing us how it's done. 4th birdie of the day so far. And let's see what we can do here on the 5th hole. Oh man, you really got a hold of that. Okay, this is about 240 yards or so from the pin. And there's some fantastic golf putting for eagle. This could take you down to 6 under par. Look at this one breaking pretty hard to the left here. Ooh, that's too bad. Here we go. This is for birdie. And as that drops, that's your 5th birdie of the day. All right, and after that, you've brought your score down to 5 under par. And here we go. Par 5, 6 holes ahead of us. And look at that thing go. Oh my goodness, he smashed it. And we're somewhere around 240 from the pin. Putting for eagle here on this one. Whew, good stuff. Okay, here's a 24-footer. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Still going good. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And after that one, you're at 7 under. And the 7th will be a par 4. Beautiful swing. Second shot here on the 7th. You hate to see it. Good luck here. 8 feet to the cup. And that will drop for birdie number 6 on the day. And after that one, you are at 8 under par. And here we go. Let's see what happens here on the 8th. That sounded good. This looks like about 120 yards to the pin. Really well judged approach there. All right, let's get a birdie and get out of here. What do you say? And that drops in for birdie number 7 today. And you're sitting right there at 9 under par after that hole. And now the 9th hole. We got a par 3. Could be slightly too much club. Well, not as bad as I had feared. I get a little dramatic sometimes. This one's on the green with a fair amount of work to do, though. Okay, could be a birdie on the scorecard if you drop this. Yikes, that went right by. And let's put this one in the cup for our par. Okay, 9 under is current score. And we begin the back 9 with a par 3. Nailing another approach. Nice. This is a 9-foot putt. And the putt drops in for birdie. And you are currently 10 under par. Here comes the 11th hole. Yeah, that'll work. Second shot here on the 11th. Oh, yeah, that's gonna do just nicely. 6 feet to go here. That was nice. Back-to-back birdies. And after that, when you're sitting at 11 under. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Great swing on that one. All right, this one's around 155 yards from the pin. Yeah, you'll take that. That's 6 feet to go here. 12 under par after that hole. Okay, this one's a par 5 here on the 13th. All right, this is about 240 from the pin. And if you're not careful, this approach could get away from you. Bit of a down slope there. Nicely done on the green and on and under regulation, mind you. Here's a putt to go down to 14 under par. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. Okay, let's have a nice tee shot. We got a par 3 here on the 14th. Oh, come on, sit down for us. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. Oh, this has my attention. This really looks good. Oh, come on, it has to go. Oh my, it doesn't go down. All right, a little tap putt here. All right, tapping that one in for par, moving on. 13 under at the moment. And now the par 4, 15th. Oh yes, I love that you're going for this green. Let's have an eagle maybe. Oh, come on. Maybe we can sink this. That'll be birdie. Ooh, just missed. And here we go. This one for par. All right, let's head to the next. And after that one, you're sitting at 13 under par. Here we go on hole number 16. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th. Great work on the approach. You saw that one, didn't you? This putt's about 6 feet. And sitting at 14 under par after that hole. All right, here we go. Number 17. This one's a par 5. And here's our second shot on the 17th. That was well played. This one's your third. Good shot. This one's just 3 feet. Nice work out there. That's your second birdie in a row. And after that one, 15 under. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. There we go. Nice contact on that one. All right, setting up now at about 200 yards away. up in that hole. All right, let's put this in the hole and finish up this round. And finishing our round here with a tap in. And at the end of this one, 16 under par. All right, that's going to do it for me. And just want to thank you again for playing the game. And hopefully we see you soon.